search it.
Alright, what up world, it's Conrad, your host and MicCheckM.I.A. We're here today with special guest, Lord DeAndre. Lord DeAndre, what's going on, my man?
Chill.
So let everybody know the name you city.
I'm from Dublin, Georgia.
Dublin, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
See, man, I've been looking at your stuff, man, and you kind of unique, man. You a little different, man. So tell me, like, how did you start that process of creating Lord DeAndre?
So I used to just go by Dre Smith, but then I started like making beats. And when I made beats, I wanted to have an alter ego. So like, cause I wasn't really too good at making beats, so I didn't really want everybody to know it was my beat. So I put Lord DeAndre Smith, you feel me? And then I just went by Dre Smith. But then later on, I just adopted the whole name, Lord DeAndre Smith, for myself. Yeah.
So you don't produce no more?
No, I still produce though. I produce most of the new music that's out now. Like, damn near everything I dropped this year, I produced. But that's just how the name came about. It was my producer name, and then I just started using it as my name.
Oh, okay. So that's instance. You started off as a producer, then you just ventured into the.
Yeah. Well, I was always rapping though, but you know, I just didn't have the same name, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So growing up in Dublin, man, how is that? Like, you know, I know it's like two sides of Dublin, isn't it?
Yeah, we got East Dublin and Dublin. I'm from East Dublin.
Yeah.
Like, that's where I was born and raised. But Dublin is the more like the city, you feel me? And East Dublin is like the country, but they right next to each other. It's just you just gotta cross a bridge to get from Dublin to East Dublin. But
yeah. So East Dublin.
yeah, that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
So,
okay. So yeah, like I said, you're an interesting development, man. You like got a lot of different, you know, abilities. Like you're not just a rapper. Like you're a rapper. You're a skateboarder. You know what I'm saying. You sing. You play the guitar. I was impressed when I watched one of the videos and I seen you was using foot pedals.
Yeah.
Like you wasn't like just playing
when
on an amp.
When I was young, I could never afford to put pedals. Cause like I was playing guitar when I was small too, and I used to always beg my mama for the pedals and stuff. But like the only one she ever ended up giving me was like a wah pedal. And this one, they actually don't even make it no more. It's worth like so much money now, but I still got that pedal now because I found it not too long ago. I think when we were cleaning up the room, but goddamn, heck yeah, so I had to just invest in a bunch of pedals finally because now that I can, you feel me, I want to be able to utilize the guitar to its full potential.
Yeah, because I used to see like people, I didn't see a lot of people using that, but I seen somebody using it before, and they was like doing like a little set, and I always was wondering what that did.
Yeah, it just adds effects like in real time. Like I ain't gotta go to my amp and change settings on my amp and press knobs. I can just literally press a button and then put on whatever effect I want, you know.
Oh, okay, damn, okay. I don't think I ever really realized that because I never really seen too many people using it, but I seen a dude using it before.
Yeah,
and he was playing the guitar real good, but I didn't know how it was helping him.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of people use it. Most guitars do. Like I said, I wasn't able to when I was younger playing guitar, so I wanted to be able to do everything with it now.
That's what's up, man. I mean, out in the country, man, East Dublin, man, how you become a skateboarder out there?
That's just so crazy because me and my stepbrother, on God, we used to skate down. It's a dirt road right down the road from my house, but the dirt's so hard, we dead ass used to skate down that dirt road, like on my mom.
So you about had some concrete out there.
Yeah, for real. But nah, one day he just brought a skateboard to the house. Like we was super young. He wasn't even like staying with us or nothing yet. We was just dumb young. He brought a skateboard. He showed me how to like ride, or how to push or whatever. And then from there, I ended up like just falling in love with it. We used to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater all the time. Then eventually my mama and stepdad, they bought us both a skateboard for Christmas, like a real skateboard, not a Walmart board. And that's where it all started. We just went crazy from there.
Heck
yeah.
And now you just go places and skate?
Everywhere. Got to.
Yeah,
if I wasn't slightly injured today, I probably would have been skating today. My hip still hurt a little bit, so I told myself I was just gonna chill.
Yeah, that's a contact sport, man.
Most definitely. Contact with the ground. You and the ground, that's it.
Yeah, that's a contact sport, man. I was just wondering, like, you know what I'm saying, how he's out of the country, how you even develop that skill?
Stuff, though, you know, I always been into different stuff. Like I played basketball and stuff when I was small too, but I ain't never like just really clean basketball like that. I always wanted to skate. I don't know why.
No, it's cool. It's cool, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, you look at I was just talking to them about it. You look at Weezy. Like
Yeah.
Weezy, and no disrespect to Weezy, I like Weezy and everything. I just didn't never feel like that was really no skill for him. Like it was just something he kind of wanted to do.
Yeah.
But then when I watch you, I see that like, you got skills in it. Like you can really ride a skateboard. Like you can
doing
do
most
all
of
kind
my
of
life.
flips and all kind of shit.
I quit for like 6 years though, not too long ago, and I just started back like almost 2 years ago now. So I quit for a long time, but I picked right back up. It's about like riding a bike, to be real, because I skated for almost like 10 years before I stopped. So it's always really been a part of my life, man.
Yeah, John was telling me I was talking to him one night. What you was saying? He only drinks water.
Yeah, I don't really drink no soda, no juice, none of that. Just straight water. I drink alcohol though sometimes.
Who?
I said I drink alcohol sometimes.
Oh, sometimes. Okay.
Mainly champagne.
Mainly water. Yeah, he was telling me that. I think he was saying something about you want to get your own water.
Yeah, we was in the works, like talking about starting 13 water, little water company.
Mm-hmm.
They get like 13 different minerals in the water. He really the main one behind the scenes working on that one though for sure. But it's definitely like it's gonna happen though. For sure.
Yeah, it's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening.
I had a water sponsor too, like Path Water out in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Like they was sending me waters and stuff. I just really ain't been in contact with them lately. But
Well, I mean, shit, it's entrepreneurship, man. If you get your water, you don't have to.
yeah, for sure.
You know, and then with this, but man, let's get to the single, man. So we got a bunch of singles, you know what I'm saying? My man was been sending me
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, been keeping me updated. But the latest one is Do It Pussy.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the concept behind that.
The concept behind the song,
Yeah.
it's just like, I don't know, it came together kind of like on its own. Like, you know, sometimes when you making music, that shit kind of on autopilot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, shit, I was just kind of frustrated with a little situation that had happened. It wasn't really no situation, but it was a situation, you feel me?
Yeah.
I was kind of frustrated and I wanted to make some music, so I just made a beat. Didn't even finish making the beat really, because I got tired of hearing that shit, but I wanted to go ahead and make something to it because it was kind of hard. But so I just started freestyling the hook, and that's how that came about. And then I put the drums in and did the verse and all. But overall, the song is just basically like just telling yourself not to give up. Like, even though sometimes you might feel like quitting, whatever you're doing, like shit gets hard, but it gets hard for everybody. And you feel me? Like you'll never reach like, think about a nigga like Kobe. You'll never reach Kobe's potential if you give up. It's probably plenty of times that nigga wanted to give up too. You feel me?
Yeah.
But niggas just didn't give up, and you'll overcome any obstacle if you just keep going. You never know how close you are to the top.
Yeah. So, you know, he wanted to be the best. So, you know, you got to be, you know what I'm saying, in that same.
Fresh. But the way I look at it, like, it's cool to be competitive like that. I want to be the best, but as long as you're trying to be the best version of yourself, then like you winning. You know? So,
Yeah. Nah, that's right.
basically, just don't give up, man. Whatever your dreams are, though, just keep going for that shit, bro. You never know when it could happen. If you quit, it'll never happen. Though you did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's basically what the song about, though. And I just named it that too. The reason it's called Do It Pussy, I just named the file that, cause I always be naming shit, little crazy stuff, just so I remember it. And I just ran with it. Like when I sent it to Melissa, my other manager, that's what it was called, Do It Pussy. So like shit, that's
Just
what I
ran
named
with
it. Yeah. And then I just think about it, like that's the type of shit I tell my homies. Say we at the skate park, and I'm trying to teach one of them a trick, and I be like, bro, just do it, pussy. Like that's how I be talking.
That's how you be talking to him.
Yeah. So, that's why I just stuck with that shit.
Mm-hmm. So it's motivational.
Yeah, it's really like a motivation song, but it's still a vibe. Like it's some shit you really just listen to, like late night driving in the car or some shit. Like,
Yeah, kind of.
or if you're really sad or something, really like you can listen to it. But shit, coolest song. A lot of folks fuck with it. People say it helped them get through whatever the fuck they getting through. So I guess it's serving its purpose.
Mm-hmm. I noticed that you got like a, you know, almost like you got like a connection to mental health, like with through your music. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, not purposely.
Yeah.
I guess so though.
Yeah, cause I mean, like on like the song that you talking about right now, like you.
Yeah, like see that shit wasn't even meant to be no shit like that. I just really just be making shit and whatever comes out, you know.
Yeah, man.
So I guess so though. Probably just low key crazy. I probably got mental issues and just didn't know it.
Oh man, I ain't
Shit
going.
crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say you got no mental issues.
No,
but,
just
but,
fucking. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Everybody.
yeah, everybody got something going on.
To
You know what I'm saying? We ain't all the way right. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't all the way right, but you know, it be like that.
You gotta embrace that shit, I guess.
Yeah. I also like this song Spike Toe.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
That was just like a rebel anthem type shit. I wanted to make some real like rock star shit, but not super metal or super punk. You feel me? But that's basically what that was. It was just like a middle finger to like society. You feel me? Cause that's what I saying. So I'm like, fuck what they say. You feel me? I know they hate us, cause they probably do. You feel me? But fuck that shit. Do what you do.
I like that. That was, you know, I like I say, man, it's like you got a little message in your music. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what.
Shit crazy. Cause I really don't be intending that shit. No matter what you mention.
Yeah.
It just be happening sometimes.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I mean, that mean it's in you.
For sure.
That mean it's in you, man.
For sure.
And so where you I see you got a collaboration. You know what I'm saying? You really trying to, you know, really put your stamp on even international. You know what I'm saying? You got your. I seen the guy. What?
Nick Tendo.
Nick Tendo. Yeah. He Russian? I seen him Czech or something.
I don't really know how to say it.
Czechoslovakia?
Yeah, CZECH.
Yeah, Czech.
Yeah, he's Czech.
It's just Czech, not Czechoslovakia?
Nah, they split up though.
Yeah.
Like, Slovakia is its own thing now, you feel me? So, it used to be
Czechoslovakia. How lost I am. And one time they used to say all that together, then they used to say all that
together. That's what I thought too. I had to Google that shit.
Oh, man.
So they have a Czech Republic?
Yeah, they got Czech Republic.
I don't know. All that shit is like its own different things though. I didn't know that shit.
Yeah, it is, but at one time that just used to be, I guess they was, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what they had going on.
Somebody do the same thing.
But yeah, he like big as fuck over there. He be doing tours and shit like that. And him and like two of his homies, I believe, like they all follow me. They all follow me around the same time. So I seen all these like verified foreign niggas follow me, and I looked at their shit. I was like, damn, these niggas look like they popping. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Then I listened to their shit. They shit sound kind of like the shit that we make over here.
Just in their language.
Yeah, you just can't understand what the hell they saying. So I was like, it sound hard. I don't know what the hell they saying, but it sound hard.
Yeah.
So like, what I be doing if I want to get like in touch with a bigger artist than me or something, I just DM them like some symbols just to see if they message back. Like it dead ass won't even be emojis. It'll literally be like little symbols just to see if they say something. And that's what I did. And he was like, "You lit, let's work." Some shit he said. I'm like, shit, damn, let's do it then. And that's how that shit came about. And we ended up making the song. And the song called Microdose is dropping this month on the 13th of October. And we working on the video for it right now as well. And that song was, well, I ain't gonna get too much about it, but shit, yeah, that bit coming out on the 13th, man. It's featuring him and he going up, so that bit most likely finna go crazy.
On what? Like on all platforms?
On all platforms, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's with like Universal, so he said that he.
Oh, he signed already?
Yeah, he like popping.
Oh, I thought he was just somebody from overseas that was doing their thing
over
there.
Yeah, he really popping over there though.
Yeah.
Like,
but
he don't really have a huge international fan
you know
base.
what I'm saying? Oh, okay.
It's kind of like a mutualistic relationship. Like, he's doing the song with me because I'm over here and I'm doing to help him over there. You feel me? And vice versa. You feel me?
That's a bet, man. That's a bet. So how was that studio experience? That was something that where he was at, you was where you was at.
Yeah, we sent it back and forth. Like I already had my song. I had probably just made the song, probably like maybe a day or two before that shit, and then when he hit me back talking about he wanted to work, I was like, well, shit, it was just gonna be a one verse song, like a real short song. But I was like, I could extend that bit and put him on it. It sounded like he'll eat this shit. So I sent it to him and he was like, bet, send me the lyrics. Cause like he speak English and shit a little bit too, but not quite as fluent. So I sent him the lyrics though, so he could like actually understand for sure what I was saying. And then he sent me a verse back like the next day. He was like, I'm going to the studio tomorrow. He sent me a video of him in the studio listening to it. I was like, okay, this shit sound crazy, but send me your lyrics, cause I don't know what the hell you saying either. And then I was like, okay, yeah, he valid. So that's how that shit came about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nick Tendo. We'll be looking out for him. It sound familiar though. I ain't gonna front though.
Yeah.
It sound familiar, so.
Ain't no telling.
I don't know where I might have.
I might have done seen him somewhere. Ain't no telling.
I don't know, man.
He got hundreds of thousands of followers. He got songs with millions of plays on them.
So what's the I see, man, you just drop like it's like as soon as you drop your music, you drop a video.
Yeah, that's what I try to do because people are visual learners these days. You feel me?
Mhm.
So niggas ain't really just gonna sit down. Artists they never heard of. Niggas not gonna just sit there and just listen to their music and just try to imagine the world that that artist live in. Like, nah, you gotta show them that shit. Bring them people into your world. You feel me? Like,
Mhm.
that's how you gonna really captivate an audience, especially upcoming. Like, I can't just reach 10 million people just by dropping my shit on social media. You feel me? Because I'm not at that level yet. So I try to give them a full experience around the song. You know?
Mhm. Create the scene.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, what's the next video that you feel like you finna drop? You know, we got your.
That microdosing is gonna
Micro-
drop. It's gonna drop.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought it was a video. Okay, that was just a picture. I
Yeah,
thought
it's gonna drop too though. Like, we got a video already shot for the
Yeah.
song, but that's just another thing that's gonna help us out because he got his fans that's gonna see the shit, and my fans gonna see it. So that international audience, that shit is gonna mix. That shit gonna go pretty well. You feel me?
Okay. So I mean, independence is the wave. That's how we go. That's how we move.
Yeah, that's why we moving for now until something that makes sense come about. You feel me?
Mhm.
But if a nigga can stay independent and keep all my money, then for shit, so I'm
Yeah,
doing that.
I feel you on that though.
Yeah, but like shit, if Atlantic Records hit me right now and was like, we got 10 million for you to sign those for 2 years, like nigga, bet.
Yeah, you gonna do that though.
Fuck yeah,
You gonna do
I
that.
ain't never seen $10 million.
Yeah, you gonna do
Got
that.
to.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I mean,
as long as it ain't no slave contract.
I mean, it's a contract, man. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I feel like any contract is kind of slaving you in a way, you know what I'm saying? But it's all about what you accept.
I've had little offers and shit though, like money that I've never had before, and I'm still
Mm.
turning down because the shit just don't be signing all the way right.
I mean, if it don't, man, I mean, it probably wasn't.
Yeah, you
You know,
feel me?
I mean, if you got getting a bad vibe about what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? You might want to either consult somebody, or just be like, man, nah, that ain't.
Yeah, for sure.
That ain't it, man. Because if you're feeling a bad vibe from the beginning, you're gonna feel something within that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna give you that same feeling. It's gonna like, I should have never did it.
Yeah,
You know, and that's probably how artists and labels end up getting into it, because it just be that little bit of understanding that everybody don't have. You know what I'm saying? Like about the money. Like, I'm giving you this money, but I want this money back.
Facts.
Like that first step right there. Sometimes a joker don't even talk about that too tough.
And the crazy thing about that shit, when it comes to labels, yeah, they give you like huge advances, well, huge loans,
Mhm.
but they have the highest return rate. I mean, the highest interest rate out of any kind of loan you can get, like a mortgage loan, a fucking car loan, a business loan. All these bitches have lower interest rates than a label did. I mean, than a label would. So you be better off starting your own label, going to the bank, getting 50K from them to fund your shit.
Yeah, fun.
You feel me? Versus letting the damn label give you that.
Yeah.
Cause they gonna want it back 10 times faster than that bank would.
All of it,
Plus
and
interest.
Yeah, they want all the money back, and then when you don't give it back, you got to re-sign with them for more time, and then pay back more money that when you couldn't
Don't
even
you
keep
get
it
to
first.
keep all
You
your
couldn't.
stuff that you made
Well,
too if you leave?
Well, that just depends on what I negotiated in the contract. Though.
Yeah, from the beginning.
If they negotiate that, they get to keep your not royalties, but your masters.
Your
And
masters.
then shit, once you finally do work your way up out of the contract, you really not making all your money from that shit still. So.
Let's hope they ain't got your masters and your publishing.
Yeah, I would never give up all my masters.
I just seen where Taylor Swift had to like buy all her music back and stuff. So.
Yeah, well, a lot of artists end up. Some artists be late into their career trying to buy their music back.
Yeah, because back then though, when a lot of the superstars that's on right now, whenever a lot of them got on, everybody went independent. Like they didn't know that shit. It wasn't all these niggas on the internet teaching you the game. Like so they didn't really know no better. But nowadays it's a lot of information where niggas can not make them mistakes. You feel me?
From the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm making that demand from the beginning. I need that.
So we got one on the table right now. We're reviewing the contract.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah.
It ain't like no label deal or nothing. No, it's just like another distribution agreement.
Yeah.
Surprisingly with
Hey
us.
man, shoot. I mean.
Yeah, distribution helps too.
Yeah.
Promotion,
Yeah, anything that, because with you being independent, you're gonna need little deals like that.
Yeah. Right now I'm with Beetroot Distribution right now.
Mm-hmm.
And they pitch my music to like playlist curators and shit like that for me. They help me try to find like placements for sync and shit like that. So yeah, they got a nice ass facility up in Atlanta too now. They was based in Memphis. Well, they still based in Memphis, and like a lot of people use their studio, like Pooh Shiesty, Megan Stallion, got all them motherfuckers. They be using their studio, so they pretty known up there.
Yeah.
They just built their Atlanta branch though, so pretty cool in the situation.
Yeah, that's one thing about that Atlanta area. They got so many ways for artists to advance.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. There's so much going on. There's so many people you can touch up to.
Yeah, you can run into anybody. Man, I walked by Fabo one day. I didn't know who the fuck he was at first, cause he just looked like a regular dude.
Yeah, with a low cut, like he ain't even got all that hair no more. Though.
Nah, he had it in braids though, and tight ass braids, like his hair getting thin at the top. Tight ass braids. Oh God, I didn't know who the hell he was at first. But that shit just be crazy, like who you were running into. Like that nigga was a fucking superstar at one point.
I mean, it's called 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So sometimes you get that, and then that can sustain some people for a long time in their life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it depends on what it was. You know what I'm saying? What kind of money it made. But he was out there, and man, your boy came out of prison. He decided to swipe that to the side. He didn't want to do that kind of music no more.
Yeah.
So that probably what hurt Fabo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But that's what I always found interesting. You stay right there in Dublin, so you know what I'm saying. You can get back and forth to Atlanta. That's like.
Yeah, it's like a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
Almost as far as it was to get here.
The same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in that middle. You're in the middle. Well, you're a little further from surround.
Yeah.
Well,
Like it's far, but it ain't too
literally
far.
middle Georgia.
You're technically in middle Georgia though.
We only like an hour from Macon, and they say Macon is the heart of Georgia. You feel me?
45
So,
minutes.
yeah, 45 minutes if you just going downtown. If you going to like the north side of Macon, that should take a little over an hour.
Yeah, right.
But when a nigga don't really be over there, so I don't understand that shit.
Yeah. So I mean, I heard that what's it, Young Thug, did they want to deal with you or something like that?
Oh shit, I don't know goddamn specifically, but I just know like I've talked to a lot of niggas from his camp, you feel me? So I can't say specifically they actually want to like sign a nigga or what, but I just know I've talked to a lot of the people. For sure. I got the music with Lil Key and shit. He invited us out to the hood multiple occasions and shit like that. He came to Dublin, matter of fact, and performed with us at Val. Shit like that.
So you building like a lot of connections. Right
Yeah,
now,
I mean shit, that's old though. Like I've been built them connections though. Them. Like ever since the corona shit happened though, I really ain't been just like on the scene networking and shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
probably. A lot of people been kind of just taking it easy, just chilling out, on that. But now I see everybody jumping back out on the scene.
Yeah, it's starting to open back up now, for sure.
Yeah.
But before all of that, that's mainly what I was doing, like for sure. Just building all the connections, working with all the artists and shit, like for real.
Okay. Now let us know, man. What's the name of your newest album? As all your music, don't you got an album coming, or you just dropping music?
Yeah, I'm really just dropping singles right now. On the 13th of every month, I've just been dropping singles. But I probably won't drop one December or whatever. Like I probably ain't gonna drop nothing in December. I'll probably just take a little break.
Shit, I about like dropping an album. You drop them all year long. Like
that's the best way to go, in my opinion. Like I've been wanting to drop a project, but I just think about if I never heard a nigga. Even I don't really listen to a lot of niggas' music, but just thinking from back when I did listen to a whole lot of music, bro. If I ain't never heard of a nigga and he got a mixtape that got 13 plus songs on that bitch, I'm not listening to that shit. I might listen to the first song, maybe. I'm not listening to all that shit. So, but if a nigga that I never heard of drop a music video and the thumbnail look cool, I click on that. You feel me? So.
Yeah,
that's why
check it out right fast.
Instead of putting out a whole album with 13 songs that nobody gonna hear, why not just every month drop one of them songs with a video? You feel me? Just upping the probability of a nigga discovering you that way versus wasting 13 songs.
Yeah, just got them to the side. You don't know what's gonna hit.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I mean, no, that's right though.
And then I can still recycle them same songs because I own them. They're mine. You feel me? I can still put them on the project at the end of the year. Like if they didn't do what I thought they was gonna do when I first dropped them, I can still put them same songs back on another project and give it another shot. Drop an alternate video if I want to. Drop alternate versions. Feel me? So,
Man, I could tell you done gave this a lot of thought, man.
Yeah, facts, man.
Yeah.
All that shit got to be calculated. Cause man, there's so much money going into this industry.
Man,
Man,
I
no
tell
one should
you,
be
boy.
super surprised. I done spent, man, speaking on it, but I done spent a lot of money on this industry.
I mean, you gotta. Hey, they say scared money don't make no money. That's
Yeah,
what
facts.
they
But
say.
it gotta be smart, man. So you gotta spend it smart. Cause
Yeah.
niggas would go broke so fast. Like just trying to invest in anything that sound or look good, not really knowing the ins and outs. Motherfucker would crash out. So that's why I'm just trying to play it smart and strategic, you know.
But I hear a lot of artists saying that, man. Yeah, I think even Megan Thee Stallion was saying that, like, you don't realize how much money they spend to do the music.
Yeah.
Just to do it, like, not
Just
even
imagine,
making
like,
the money.
Yeah, I would say just imagine if I didn't have my own studio and like record all my own shit, bro, I'd be spending so much money like just making the music, not even putting it out, just creating the music. Like I charge people $40 an hour just to come record music, and that's a cheap price. Go to a regular studio, that shit probably like $75 an hour, $80 an hour. You feel me? And if you take a long time to record your music, like say you take 2 hours on one song. You just spent $160 and you only got a song. You ain't put it out or nothing. Nobody ain't heard it except the people that's in that room.
And
You ain't making no money off of it yet.
Yeah.
And that's just for the recording now. You still gotta pay for the mix and master. And nigga might charge your at $300 just to mix and master your shit. Now you done spent what? $460? Feel me? And you ain't even put it out yet.
$460, you ain't even hop out the gate.
I always thought it was a good practice for an artist to, and I know we kind of off subject, but when they trying to go in the studio and do stuff like that, you need to be able to just do those songs in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 30 minutes or less, I can knock this song out, and that way I get the most for what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I already got it memorized. I'm good. Like just cut the beat on. I do the rest. Like you don't see a lot of artists that they can do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can do that. Just go in there and just knock it out.
Gotta be smart about how you spend that money, man. You can't, that time is money for real, especially in the studio. Okay. Cause I be quick to tell a nigga, bro, hey, I'm in 2 hours now. I hope you know.
I hope you know, man. That thing keep rolling, man. Like as long as you stay in there, like man, let me get this part right. But some people come in those studios and they'll be messing up, and boy, you gotta quit at that hour. You ain't getting nothing.
You niggas that have been like, bro, we just come back, bro. We just come back.
I don't even have nothing to do with it. I'll be sitting outside and I'm like, they done yet? Because they just need to rethink it.
Yeah, just quit. I said, just quit, man. I'll come back. They can't really afford to spend the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they wasted their own time. So, this is a valuable lesson to learn. But anyway, man, let everybody know what platforms to find you on, man, how to find you on your social media, all of that.
On all platforms at Lord DeAndre. If you want to find me on Apple Music, type in Lord DeAndre. Same on Spotify, Tidal, SoundCloud, YouTube, Audio Mac, wherever you listen to your music at, type in Lord DeAndre. It'll pop up. Instagram at Lord DeAndre. Twitter, Facebook, all that the same, at Lord DeAndre everywhere.
Okay. Any upcoming performances, bro, that you got coming?
Nah, not really. Like, I'm
not really focused on that right now.
Sporadic. Like, I mean, I'm still down to do all the shows and shit. It's just like when it comes, you feel me?
Yeah.
I don't really have no calendar or no schedule right now. You know what I mean? Just cause it ain't as many shows and shit right now. And plus, I'm staying away from like them little club performances and shit like that. Cause nigga used to be doing all them performances at the club and all that shit, but man, hell no, you gotta pay me. You gotta pay me a bag to really come to the club.
Yeah.
That shit dangerous for one. Going to the club and you shining and shit, and there's a bunch of niggas out here that just own the fuck shit for no reason, just cause that's what they do. And you can't fault them. That's just what they do. You really put your own self in a situation by going in that bitch looking like that. So I'm not going, you feel me?
You can't fault them for being bad.
Nah, I can't fault them. That's just how they get it. They gotta get it how they live. I feel you, but I'm not gonna be the one getting got. You feel me? They ain't going.
All right, so you have a unique look, and as alluded to earlier, Conrad said you have your hobbies and your interests are diverse, and your music is.
Yeah.
Who's your biggest influences?
My biggest musical influence, Travis Scott, Young Thug, goddamn, Kanye West, Tyler the Creator, goddamn Jimi Hendrix, James Brown, and that's probably about it.
Okay.
Off top.
Yeah, I heard my man compare you to Jimi Hendrix. He said you like a Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I ain't no Jimi Hendrix, but like, he one of my favorites though, like for sure.
Yeah, he's the next Jimi Hendrix.
I wish I could say that, but
Or the
it
next.
will never be another. I can't never say
You
that.
can't
I'm
say
saying
that.
he's gonna be the next
That's
Jimi.
respect though.
But then too, like, I don't even want to be the greatest guitar player. I just like playing guitar and I like making my music with the guitar because it sounds cool. You feel me? So I don't really want to be the greatest guitar player. I want to be a fire-ass guitar player though, but I don't really try to be the greatest in nothing. Not even
Just
skateboard,
art.
not even music though. I just want my shit to be good.
Just
You
to
know
be
what
a
I mean?
good artist.
Yeah.
I say you're gonna be the next
All
Prince,
right,
man.
I see you brought the guitar in here, man. Shoot, man, you want to take us out with something, man? You want to take us out with something?
What they do? What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bitch in tune. If it ain't in tune, I'm not doing it because that means it just wasn't meant to be.
Good times. Good time.
Alright. And that bit in tune.
Yeah, good
Gotta do
time.
it now.
You gotta do it.
Good time.
Alright, wait. Hold on. Let me get my pick. I know I gotta pick it. If I don't, I'm just have to play regular. If I don't, wait for little. I gotta sign this shit with me, so I'm gonna bap or something, alright?
I got you. Come on, John. Back up, son.
There we go.
Hey, I woke up happy as ever, jumped up and got fly like a propeller. I feel like nothing can stop me, feel like ain't shit you can tell me. Woke up and got in my bag, designer pants on my ass. BB Simmons the buckle, big rings on every knuckle. I just hope that you love me, I give it all to you. I just hope that you trust me and never turn your back on me. Tryna earn on my stripes, I'm tryna be great, I told you, tryna be king of the jungle. Today, I just wanna have a good time. 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 Yeah, yeah. I was drinking Bella in the VIP. I was standing on the chair. The club was going crazy. All these niggas with me, ain't that mean to with me. Give a fuck about security. The bouncer better take me. All these ladies love me. I know these niggas hate it. I got all the money on me. I signed my own paycheck. Me and Cash go way back. Jigging off the deep. Well, racks help me lay back. Without them, I can't reach them. Roll rush right in. Shout out and smooth. I was daydreaming while looking at the moon. Remember riding Greyhound, trying to bust a move. Couldn't finish school, I had something else to prove. I might check out this shit in 13 rules. Put on the face, smile to hide what I've been through. And lost hope for humanity, I had to change the way I move. Tryna fix my mood and my whole attitude. I woke up happy as ever, jumped up, got fly like a propeller. Feel like nothing can stop me, feel like ain't shit you can tell me. Woke up and got in my bag, designer pants on my ass. BB Simmons the buckle, rings on every window. I just hope that you love me, I give it all to you. I just hope that you trust me and never turn your back on me. Tryna earn all my stripes, I'm tryna be great, I told you, tryna be king of the jungle. Today, I just wanna have a good time. 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 I just wanna have a good time.
That might be my new favorite song right
Hey,
there.
man, I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie.
That was dope.
Yeah, that's a dope little song right there, man. You almost remind me of. He almost remind me of. Dang, what was it? Hey, we was just listening to them.
Who, Wyclef or something?
No, what's the name of that group, man? I can't remember. They're from Tennessee. What was it?
Oh, Arrested Development.
Arrested Development.
Yeah.
Say that
Kind of
again?
reminded me of
Arrested
that.
Development.
Arrested.
Arrested Development.
Yeah. You kind of reminded me a little bit of them just then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a old. That's a real old.
How old are you?
13.
Nah, they're real old, like conscious
They
group
from
from
the
back in
late
the day.
80s.
Yeah, late 80s.
Mid to late.
But they was like real abstract. They was different from everybody else.
I wasn't around at that time.
Nah,
I probably was, but not this
Nah, you
Not this time.
you wouldn't remember them at all. That was way back.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
yeah, they ain't on Instagram. Ain't that old. I've been searching on Instagram.
Yeah, like if you go to Apple Music, they have some music that's
Yeah.
that's
I have that
timeless.
shit in my notes
Yeah.
though, so I check that shit
Mhm.
out.
Yeah, but that's what's up though, man. Yeah, man. I appreciate that right there, man. That was talent.
Well, y'all
For
are
sure.
welcome, because he used to not sing, and I told him he should.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
y'all
A
are
little
welcome.
influence. Yeah, but hey, man, you know what? You got to do
I
that,
really
man.
still don't like it, but shit. I
This
just do
time.
it now, 'cause it's like,
Yeah,
That's
but
the
you
way.
see, I told you it sounded good, and I loved it, and all of them said it sounded good, and they
Yeah.
loved it, and
Oh, them
everybody
said
in the
shit sounded
comments.
good.
Yeah, everybody said it. I told you the first
Let
time.
them know
Martin
it's
Lawrence
good.
came out
Exactly.
the better than
First time I heard, I was like, yeah.
So is that on Apple Music right now?
It
Yeah,
is.
for sure. It's called Good Time. It's a music video as well. It's on my album, Lord Hendrix. The
Okay.
intro song, matter of fact. The whole album narrated by Jimi Hendrix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a sonic experience. Like, it's like you just if you listen to it, you'll see what I'm saying. Like,
Okay.
Jimi Hendrix speaks at the beginning of every song and kind of explains a lesson or something that you'll get out of the song. You feel
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
But he speak kind of abstract though, so like you might not catch it the very first time you hear it, but then when you after you listen to the song, then you go back.
Sort of
to
like his
the beginning
music.
to catch it.
What's your favorite Hendrix song?
My favorite Hendrix song? Hey Joe is one of them, but I don't know
Okay.
if that's my favorite though.
That's a great one. But what's
I think my
your favorite guitar riff
Favorite guitar riff?
by him? Yeah.
The Wind Cries Mary, matter of fact.
Okay.
I think that gotta be my favorite. Just guitar and the song as
Mhm.
well. Fast. That's a good ass song. I heard that when I was young on Guitar Hero before I even picked up a guitar, and that's one of the songs that made me want to really play this shit.
Okay.
Oh God.
Hey Joe is what made him really want to sing.
Oh God. Cause you ain't gotta sing. You ain't gotta be able to sing really to sing Hendrix. That's why I fuck with him with his shit, cause he can't really sing that good.
Right.
And he knew that, but like people, same situation, people told him like, bro, you need to sing, and he did it, and it worked. So shit. Like, might as well.
Well, man, hey, man, it was a pleasure to meet you. I mean, I don't want to, Tone, you got it.
Got some more questions?
No.
Hey, man, it was definitely a pleasure to meet you, man. A talented dude, man. Lord DeAndre, y'all go check that out, man. Got it, pussy. Let's
Do it, pussy.
do it,
Do it,
pussy.
pussy.
I knew I was wrong. That's
Don't
why.
say
You know
that,
what I'm saying?
pussy.
Hold on.
Yeah, don't say that.
I knew I was
They
wrong.
gonna try to sue me. I don't know what they gonna say, but yeah.
Yeah, do it, pussy,
Nah, I'm
man.
just
Do it,
bullshitting.
pussy.
I
Out
ain't gonna be
now.
counseled.
Every 13th of every month he's dropping.
13th every month.
So be on the lookout for that, Lord
Yes.
DeAndre, man. Make sure y'all click and subscribe. Might check him out.